What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the EW Podcast. We've been getting a lot of requests for us to interview a certain Danny from Happy Jewelers.
Yeah.
Happy to say he agreed to do the podcast, and he is coming in now. We're going to be shooting live when he comes in.
You rockin' with Seth, so you rockin' with the best. Over 25 years, we've been better than the rest. Fred, he know these watches like the back of his hand. If you wanna learn watches, guaranteed this the man. I'm just saying, EW Podcast.
And there he is.
Yo.
What's up, Danny?
How's it going, man? Glad you made it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Danny,
Little tight squeeze here, but you can get
I
through.
love it.
how are you, bud?
How are you?
Great to
What's
see
going
you.
on?
Nice to meet you, sir.
This is Steven,
Pleasure, dude.
Fred.
All right.
You and I, we go way back.
Yes.
Welcome
excited
to
to
the
be here.
podcast.
I
All
love
right.
this, dude.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right.
We got
Did
all
you,
this beautiful watches out here.
did you bring your watches for sale? Where's your briefcase?
I know. I should have.
Where's the duffel bag?
We'd had our own show over here.
By the way, we have a very nice scotch for drinking tonight. Can I pour you one?
Please.
All right.
We love alcohol.
Same here.
Straight from our sponsors from Mille.
Is it a scotch?
Yeah, so this is actually a very good American single malt whiskey.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is a fantastic drink. Yeah.
I don't want to feel left out, Seth, if you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, sorry about that, buddy boy.
Beautiful. Thanks, sir.
There you go. Oh, you got.
No,
good?
you can keep on. Thank you,
All
sir.
right, all right.
That was heavy.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, buddy.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
You got
Seriously.
it. Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I said this
Good
to
stuff, actually.
I said this to Peter. Yeah, it's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I said the same thing to Peter Marco. I feel like we're family.
We are.
Because we're all connected through producer Michael.
Yes.
We all produce. We're all in his videos together,
Yeah.
and
No,
yeah, it's
producer Michael's a
fantastic.
good guy. No, producer Michael's the best. And I
Yeah.
was telling everybody too, it's always good for watch dealers to come together and do things together as a collab. Because a lot of retail clients think that like they're competition, they're against each other and
yeah,
stuff like that.
as if we hate each other. Or
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're all friends.
We're all friendly competitors.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
so
and half the time we can talk behind the customer's back that we know exactly what they're up to.
Yeah, exactly.
They're shopping you, they're
Yeah,
shopping
yeah,
me,
yeah.
they're calling around, and we're
Yeah.
talking to each other.
Seth, this is how much I offer, you know?
Did that guy just call you?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's not.
Do you think that's a California thing though? Because I mean, clearly we have that going on like on the East Coast, but like we're pretty chill out
think,
here.
I think watch dealers do that in general, no matter where in the world you are.
Yeah.
All right.
We know when a customer is shopping a watch
Oh, yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 100%. But what I'm saying is like, you're chill with my guy.
Oh, gotcha,
You
gotcha,
know what I
gotcha.
mean? It doesn't seem like people are as
No,
like.
there's some dealers that are not as chill
Right.
and won't work with other dealers as much. But I
Right.
think that's stupid in all honesty, because no one person could have every single product
Right.
in their case. I mean, it's impossible, right? I mean, you know that, I
100%.
know that, and
Yeah.
everything. So you never know when you're going to need a dealer. And there's certain things that Seth is more expertise than me. There's certain models that maybe I know a little bit more, and it's always good to
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
And that way you don't make mistakes.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's just jump into it, Danny. I always like to first figure out like what your background is. I know that you are Turkish. Is that right?
Well, we're Assyrian from Turkey.
Assyrians from Turkey. And
Yeah.
that's not Syrian. That's Assyrian.
Assyrian.
Which is, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like a Christian
Yes.
faith from the Middle East.
Exactly.
They kind of got pushed aside a little bit to this corner, that corner.
Yes.
And your family ended up in Turkey.
We ended up in Turkey.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So we ended up in Turkey, and then from there, they went to all, some came to the U.S., some went to Europe, some went to, Afghanistan, and then they pretty much spread apart. But
Right.
we're from a village, Mardin, which is in Turkey, which is on the border of Turkey and Syria. And when, the whole thing happened in the history, we got pushed out essentially, and we lost our country.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. By the way, do you know Patrick Bet-David?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
I'm a big
It's
fan of
identical.
his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's the best.
He kicks ass.
Yeah, he does.
Guy's very intelligent guy. I would love to have him on the podcast.
That'd be
Actually,
awesome.
I watch his podcast actually all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, he's a big role model of mine. But anyway, okay. So, and then from what I understand, your father, who I met before he passed away, my condolences. I know he passed away last year. Is that
Last
right?
year,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank
He obviously he got into the he was a jeweler
Yeah,
in Turkey
in Turkey.
in the early 70s, more or less.
In the early 70s, exactly. So he When my dad was younger, they were farmers, right? They grew up in Village, which is still a village even till today. Up until like a couple years ago, my uncle actually went down and, put their first TV in the house that they grew up in. There was no electricity, no nothing.
Wow.
And, at that time, he was thinking of his brothers because he didn't have kids, right? So when he was like 9, 10 years old, he told his father, I want a better life for my brothers, my sisters, and, the family. So he went to Istanbul, to Turkey, worked as a janitor, cleaner. And then he finally found a job with the guy that that ran a manufacturer. And he was a Jewish guy, actually.
Okay.
And he got along with them, and he was hired as their runner, right? So he would go get coffee, go get water, go do this, go do that. And he would always see my dad staring at the jewelers doing the jewelry. And one day a guy was sick, right? He didn't come to work that day. And he told my dad, he said, he said, why don't you sit down? Let me see what you could do. My dad sat down, did the chain for him really quick. They got along, and he actually helped my dad open his first factory.
Huh.
Yeah, he's the one that actually helped my dad and kind of funded him and taught him the way to do it.
Amazing. That's just like Peter Marco's story. Remember that he started off in
100% ground up,
sweeping the floors initially,
sweeping up the gold dust. Yeah.
Wow.
finding diamonds in the carpet.
Huh. So that was his introduction, and then obviously you guys came to the United States. So when did your family migrate to the United States?
In '93.
In '93.
In '93. Yeah. So we had a factory in Turkey for about 20 years.
Wait. So how old were you in '93?
I was 4.
You were 4.
Yeah.
Oh, you're young. Oh, okay.
I'm young. Yeah.
He's younger than us.
You're a baby. Oh, okay.
Impressive.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, let's drink to that.
Yeah,
All right.
drink to that. And we're still here. We're still here.
Get it, sir.
I had no idea. All right. Let's drink to that.
Yeah. I'm about 37.
Okay.
And Gabe is about 43.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys came here in the 90s. I was imagining you guys came here in the 80s. You actually came here in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Huh.
Yeah.
And your dad, obviously, he had been a jeweler now for 20 years.
Yep.
Now, was he actually a diamond dealer, or
No.
was he just a jeweler, meaning making the pieces?
Making the pieces. Yeah. My dad dabbled in the diamond space, but he was more known for his craftsmanship on his jewelry and his design. So we would supply a lot of people with the mountings. So like, if you needed a tennis necklace, you would buy the actual raw mount from us, and then you would go to a diamond dealer, buy the diamonds, go take it to the setter and set it.
So did he have a catalog full of all his little samples that he made? Is that and then everybody would just call him? So was he actually in LA downtown?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the St. Vincent building. We still have it, actually.
That's right. Okay. In the St.
Wow.
Vincent. So you guys, all right. So you guys became. He went from just like a little one-man show, and then you built that up, and you had many guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then how old was Gabe when you guys actually decided to acquire
Happy Jewelers.
Happy Jewelers?
He was
How did
18.
that? 18.
18. He walked in. I swear, he walked into college. He went to Cal State Fullerton.
Okay.
Signed up, bought his books, bought everything. Walked in, literally stood in front of the door and said, "This is not for me."
Okay.
That's kind of like our story, said.
All right. So for all those that don't know, actually, I should have prefaced this earlier. So Gabe is your older brother.
Yes.
He's how many years older than you?
7.
All right. It's you and him, right?
Me and him.
The two brothers.
The two brothers.
All right. And you guys were always sort of involved with your dad's business?
Always, since we were little kids.
Okay. So you grew up in the business. At 18, Gabe's thinking about going to college, but he decided to pivot and said, "Dad, there's an opportunity to actually buy a standing jewelry store. They're going out of business for whatever reasons." So when you bought it for, you said $100K?
About, yeah.
Did you get the goods too, or did you just the?
Not too much. I mean,
do you remember how that worked out?
They didn't have too many goods. So we bought just the name, and I think the goods were an extra like $100,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so Gabe was 18, and how old were you at that time?
At that time, I was 11.
11. So Gabe really is your big brother. You guys
He's
are
my big
7
brother.
years apart.
yeah.
Did you
Okay.
bounce from 6th grade and then?
I know, right? I know. But my brother was tough. My brother was a tough cookie, especially on me growing up. I mean, he would make me go to work literally every single day from the age of 12, every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It didn't matter. Even when I was like 16, 17, we'd go out, party and stuff like that in high school.
Okay.
It didn't matter how late I came home.
Work the next day.
Work the next day. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's like, you
Okay.
better wake up. And he was always really, really tough on me.
So I remember back in like the, let's say, let's call it like 2008 to 2013. I remember at all the watch shows, I would always see Gabe and your father walking together. And these guys, Gabe was a spitting image of your father.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, you and Gabe look different, but these two guys, they look the same, right?
They do.
And they would always walk around, and I always remember them buying and selling jewelry.
Yeah.
I never saw them buying watches.
Yeah.
But now Happy Jewelers, you guys have become one of like the guys running things in the watch industry.
Yeah.
So when did you guys make the transition from jewelry to watches? Or not that you left the jewelry behind, but you also started doing watches?
Probably in like 2014, 2015, when my brother realized that having high-end watches gets wealthy clients.
Okay.
Right? It gets big clients. It attracts people. So he said, you know what, Dad? He goes, I want to put money into watches. So they took a couple $100,000. He started buying the watches, and that was when I think he met you at the IWJG shows,
Sure.
right?
Exactly.
And he just got a passion for it. And he realized, he's like, you know what? He goes, this product here is selling all my jewelry as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he started carrying these, his jewelry sales went up by 30, 40%.
Mm-hmm.
And he was attracting a different clientele. And after that, he was getting referred to a bunch of people. And then this became profitable as well.
So when did you, because it's, I mean, I don't really know you, your background for sure, but it seems like at Happy Jewelers, you're the one running the watch business of your company.
Yes. Yeah.
Gabe is there, but it seems like you're kind of like the guy that's calling the shots.
So Gabe does the jewelry.
Yeah.
So about like, I would say maybe 10 years ago, both businesses started exploding, right? The jewelry side of it is exploding, watch side of it exploding. We said, hey, you know what? We both need to, you know, we're brothers at the end of the day, right? We're
Sure.
like, we're best friends, but we butt heads, right?
Right.
So we're both handling, you know,
I can't avoid that.
yeah. It's like, no, you're wrong. No, we should do it like this. So I'm like, all right, you know what? You deal with the jewelry, the diamonds. I'm going to deal with the watches.
Okay.
And that was kind of how we did it.
And you were how old at that point?
I was 22.
Oh, you're young. Okay.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Well, that was
20,
15. All right,
I was 22, 23.
15 years ago, you were 22.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that works out?
Yeah, exactly.
So you got into watches. All right. So let's fast forward now a number of years. How did you link up with producer Michael?
So producer Michael, we linked up with him because we watched some of your YouTube channels with him on it. No, honestly. I swear to God. We saw Seth on it.
Oh, wow.
We saw Peter Marco on it and stuff like that. We're like, you know what? I mean, let's try it. Why not?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Oh, so you actually didn't know him from just doing business back in the day.
No.
All right. So you
Yeah.
You
And we
hunted
also-
him.
Yes. We saw him on your guys' channel. It was weird. So one day he's like, hey, there's this guy, you know, producer Michael. He's always at Seth's. He's always at Peter Marco's. He's doing a lot of videos with a lot of jewelers, and it looks like he has a big following, a loyal following. Which
Sure.
out of any influencer or person I've ever worked with in my life, I've never got a return like Michael. Really. Like, and I don't know if that's for you as well. And I've worked with many of them. I mean, you could even see it like on our IG, on our YouTube. I have everybody on there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I've never gotten a return like I've gotten from Michael. So many customers and so many loyal people.
Well, that's right. His followers are loyal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so anyone doing business with Michael, they feel like they can trust.
Yeah.
And I agree.
They're hardcore.
Yeah. And because he's the real deal.
Yes.
You know?
Like, it's funny because, you know, Michael's a really close friend of mine. Nico's also a friend of mine too, right? Nico Leonard. You remember they were having like a little bit of beef? And I did.
Everyone.
Bro, I did a video.
Wait, hang on. Let's talk about that. Hey, before you talk about the video.
Yeah.
So the beef between Nico and Michael was because
I have no idea.
Nico criticized Michael's collection.
Something
He was
like that.
blinging out 5711s or something. And Nico's like, why the hell would you take a perfectly good 5711 and ruin it by icing it the whole stainless steel?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know, that's Michael's look.
Well,
Right,
well,
it's
well
his
also that
personal-
was Michael was ahead of his time. That was way before 5711s became
Yes.
what they are now. I mean, back then it was like a $35,000 watch,
Exactly.
so it made sense to put 10 grand into the diamonds.
He's matching the drip,
now
right? We
it's-
go,
Yes, exactly.
Because you're
Exactly.
very like aware of that. Like, well, you got the shirt, you got the watch. Like, let's pair it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, where are 5711s now? I mean, what's the market?
Like 100 grand, 110 grand.
It's 100 grand.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'll never forget the time when we used to have a store in Newport Beach. And I'll never forget when we bought a 5711. I think we paid like $18,000-$19,000 for it.
Yeah.
Do you remember Paul Busby?
I remember that part.
I know Paul Busby
know
will.
Paul Busby?
In fact,
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
Busby would be happy to have him with us
Yeah,
right
he
now.
would be happy to have him.
He would
Yeah.
definitely be drinking with
Paul
us right now.
Busby.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget, we couldn't, my brother was arguing with him. I think he wanted to pay like 20 and a half, and my brother wanted 21. Imagine at that time.
Yeah.
Like that's what they were going for, and that was big money.
Yeah, it was.
You know?
Yeah.
Crazy.
And 5167s also were like 16,000.
Crazy, dude. Crazy.
All right, but we're talking obviously pre-COVID. This was back in like the 2015. But what an investment those were. But back then you could buy the 5711, and it made sense to ice it out.
Yes.
Now
wasn't
it's
that expensive.
now it's the stupidest thing you could possibly
But
do.
the problem is you have those watches from that long ago. I mean, it is what it is, right? The watch is worth what it's worth, and but going back to it, yeah, producer Michael, like I got phone calls from clients that came because of him. I can't believe you would do a video with Nico. What the hell is wrong with you?
You're gonna get
what
that,
were you thinking?
The
I said,
betrayal.
The betrayal.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, oh my God. I was like, relax. I was like, I asked Michael, Michael's a cool guy. He's not like that. He's like, yeah, you do you.
Yeah.
It's your business,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny.
Yes, don't read the comment section.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't live there. That's a different world.
Yeah.
Well, to Michael's credit, I mean, when it comes to the comment section, he doesn't delete things. He leaves all the comments there. This is actually, I wish I was like as strong as he was to go through those comment sections and not
Every comment's a good comment. You know?
But people are mean.
No, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. People.
Well, so that was the thing. We're chopping it up.
Understatement of the year, but what were you gonna say?
No, we're chopping it up. I'm like, bro, like, Seth and I were chatting. I'm like, dude, this guy shoots straight. Like, the comment section is fucking brutal.
Yeah, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
dude, did I
so-
like? Sometimes I'm looking at him like, did I offend you? Like,
Yeah.
did
Did you do anything like out of pocket? No.
Yeah, like nuts, dude.
Now that we're talking about values of watches, I want to commend you on your expertise. I've seen some of your videos, and I love the language you speak when you're talking about like specifications of watches. A lot of people know about the values, but what I feel is more valuable is when you could talk about the like the specifications of like the movements, the reference numbers and stuff like that. And I think that's very fascinating, and I'm sure a lot of collectors that watch your videos, they're fascinated by that because you really talk about a lot of specifications and different attributes about watches, right?
Thank you.
Some people just say, oh, Rolex Submariner, but okay, which Rolex Submariner? You'll hit them with the reference number 16610, or like Serichrome bezel, aluminum insert, stuff like that, date, no date. So I wanted to commend you on that. So
Thank you.
I'm a real watch enthusiast myself, and I definitely, I kind of vibe with that.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
I
man,
appreciate
absolutely.
that. No, seriously. Thank you. That
Yes,
means
sir.
a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So how many videos have you done with producer Michael by now?
Oh my God.
Because I think you beat me.
Released or unreleased?
I think I was up to like 12 or 13 videos. I'm thinking,
I've done like 20.
I've done a lot of videos with producer Michael. You've done 20. Over...
I don't know. I lost count.
You
to be
lost
honest.
count.
But I think yes, at least. I think at least 20
Yeah.
videos.
Well, for him, I mean, obviously, if I look at it through his eyes, walking into your store, it's a very impressive store. You've got a lot of merchandise. It's a big store. My store is a little small. Everything's kind of crammed together. But
I
walking,
love it.
you see the jewelry.
Yeah.
I remember picking up a watch. I was selling you a watch. I came to your store one day, and you gave me an incredible view, a tour, I should say, of your back and all the jewelers. I mean, let's tell the audience a little bit about what you got going on over there.
The back, people get really shocked when they come to the store.
Yeah.
Obviously, right? Because we have, when you first walk to the showroom, we have like the see-through case where you can see all the jewelers. But we have full production, right? We have setters, we have jewelers, we have laser machines, we have a full walk-in vault, we have polishing room, we have a watchmaker on site, we have a full back staff with like shipping, because we do like, a lot of people don't realize, but we do like 40, 50 packages a day online too.
Oh, yeah.
Off our website, you know what I mean? Not watches.
Absolutely.
Like jewelry.
The
and
jewelry
stuff
is
like that.
flying out, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, my wife keeps sending me clips of a jewelry piece that she wants me to buy for her.
Did you see that?
I love it, so it's working.
Screenshot.
It's working.
Yeah, your social media is intense. I mean, it's very good.
Thank you.
Very
I
good.
appreciate that. And we have a team for it. A lot of people think like, oh, you guys do social media, and like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It
work.
takes work. I mean, we were just talking about that on the way. You know what I mean? When I was talking to you, I was like, it's work,
Oh,
Even
yeah.
to do these videos, to do content, it's not easy.
Today, actually, it's a funny story. I had some Indian clients in my store today, and they're trying to buy two watches, two kind of entry-level Rolexes, and they are negotiating with me like you couldn't believe, okay? I mean, everyone negotiates with me. I'm just saying they're Indian because they happen to be Indian.
Yeah.
And then I had an Armenian guy who's a watch dealer in the corner, and he was observing everything.
Yeah.
So, not that everything is about race.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying. Okay, so
Yeah.
so the Armenian guy pulls me and he goes, "Man, you got to get customers like Danny has at Happy Jewelers. Do you know Danny at Happy Jewelers? I'm like, yeah, I know Danny at Happy Jewelers. In fact, he's coming on my podcast later tonight. He goes, yeah. I just saw a video with Danny at Happy Jewelers, and he has some Chinese customers there, and the husband just bought his wife whatever she wanted. They spent $700,000. So I don't know if that's the actual video that you recently put out or something, but this guy believes that you've got like ace clients that don't negotiate for nothing. They got plenty of money to spend.
No, it's not
So
like that.
congratulations.
Yeah, I wish. I wish.
So speak on that. So you're in Orange County. I found that Orange County is an excellent watch culture, and they know what they want. How's Orange County treated you?
I love it.
Yeah,
Orange
for
County's
sure,
the best.
100%.
I love it.
money.
And you know where we are is pretty central. It's in Fullerton, so you're like, you're 40 minutes away from downtown. 40 minutes from Riverside, an hour and 10 minutes from San Diego, an hour and a half from Beverly Hills. That's on the drive here in rush hour. Yeah.
Come on, business is slow. Don't take all my customers, please.
Right? No, from Beverly Hills, it's far. It really is. But it's a central hub, and Orange County it's good. I mean, I love it. It's treated us well. We've done really, very, very well.
Definitely
with it.
affluent.
So I'm seeing that like area flourishing, like that, that Mesa area where John Wayne's at, Costa Mesa.
It's huge. Dude. It's huge
It's
because you
flourishing.
have you have like Irvine, you have Newport Coast, you have like and within those like you have Crystal Cove.
And I think
it's
you
like,
could actually wear your watch and walk around, and you're not so concerned about getting robbed.
No, because Orange County is like they'll actually do something.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little bit more like right than.
I literally had like I was wearing an AP brick. I've had this AP brick with diamonds for about a year and a half. I can't sell it.
Aftermarket or
Aftermarket.
Okay.
Yellow gold. So finally on Monday I said, you know what?
oh, yellow gold.
Yeah, I'm
Interesting
gonna
watch.
put this bad boy on my wrist. If somebody sees it on my wrist, maybe it'll get a tattoo. and
Yeah,
I'll
that's
sell
a good
it.
way of selling watches. Actually,
exactly.
we do it all the time.
But I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm coming on the podcast. I said, let me put on something that's a little bit more respectful, respectable.
So
I see,
is
I
that,
see
is that Baby Nadal?
This is the full Nadal.
Oh, it's a full Nadal.
No,
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
it's the Bubba Watson.
That's a okay.
The black Bubba Watson.
Yeah, the black Bubba
It was hard for me to see it.
NTPT.
Oh, this is fucking nice. Carbon.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Richard Mille market right now? Is it came down, but it hit like a level, and it's still staying stagnant. It doesn't go past a certain point. Like
Yes.
it's still
Yeah, right now, Richard Mille is at a level where it's kind of stable, but it did drop a lot, like everything else.
Like the entry level Richard Mille RM5,
Yeah.
for example. What are those trading at?
like in the 100, 110, 120 range.
Okay, so I remember at the low they were like down. You used to be able to buy them for like 65, and then they shot up to like 130, 140.
Yes.
So they went right back to the average price right there.
Yes.
I'm
100,
just laughing
105.
because you went back to the RM5. I remember 5 and 10s were like
Yeah.
hot back in the day.
Yeah, because
They
that's
still are, though.
yeah.
no, I know they're very collectible.
No, those are
Yeah.
great watches.
But that's
yeah,
that's kind
actually.
of what helps us sustainability of that brand's value because not many pieces are produced as well.
Well, not just
Yes.
that. Not everyone can afford a 300
That
or
too.
400,000 Richard Mille. Some
Yes.
people want a $100,000 Richard Mille.
Right.
Exactly.
I
That's
mean, it's
why
kind of ridiculous, but that's a little more affordable
Yes,
than the
it is.
100,000 Richard Mille.
Yeah, sometimes I feel awkward saying it. And I don't want to sound like a prick. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I
Yeah,
go, yeah, you know.
No, it's,
Yeah, when people go, oh my God, that's like when I have like an RM10 or a thing like, oh, this is 120, this is 130. Oh my God, it's 100. I'm like, well, this is actually like the entry level.
right. This is exactly.
And these are the ones
For
that we
Richard
actually
Mille.
want because they sell instantly because you could dress them up and it
Yeah.
looks like a, if somebody doesn't know exactly what a Richard Mille is, you're wearing an RM29, you're wearing an RM10, people are going to think, you put a red strap on there, it looks like a $200-300
Yeah, the new
watch.
straps are cool, like the light blues, the oranges, the reds.
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah.
So besides the top four, we got Rolex, Patek, AP, Richard Mille.
Yes.
All right. What else are you selling right now? Like, what else are you doing well with?
We do really well with Cartiers.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Oh, of course.
Cartier's,
Yeah.
Cartier's pushing right
Hard
now.
to get
yeah.
Cartier right now, brand new. You get very little discount on a brand
Very,
new
very
Cartier.
little
You
discount.
gotta like sell the used ones if you want to make a little profit.
Exactly. Yeah. Omega sell really well for us.
Yeah. Omega. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We actually do really well with Hublots.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, we actually
Good for
sell
you.
Hublots.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what else we've been selling a lot lately is Bulgaris.
Really?
Yeah.
Which models?
Serpentis.
Serpentine.
The ladies'
Yeah.
Bulgaris.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
They love the Serpentine.
I think I have one.
Right
Do I-
here.
Do I have one?
Check this out.
I think I got
Yeah.
one in stock.
Yeah, I saw that. This is sick.
Pull it out.
And we have a Lucia right next to it.
Yeah, this is
All right,
nice.
so-
Yeah, this is nice, dude. I love this one. These are really hot right now.
right. But these still pre-owned traded like around 50 off. No?
No.
No, dude.
More pre-owned? A little bit more?
Less discount.
Less
Something
discount.
happened with Bulgari in the last few
Everybody
years.
wants these.
Yeah.
You want to do a close up on this?
Yeah.
If you need
Or
to,
we'll sell the
go
watch right now.
if you need to go to the Met Gala, here we go.
Seth Loki,
Yeah.
he puts down every boogery on every episode we do, but I come back, I'm like, no, dude, those, the octos aren't easy to get. You know?
No, you can't. I mean, I have look, the really complicated ones like tourbillons and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, those ones will sell at bigger discounts.
Right.
But the serpentines, like stainless steel. I mean, today if you needed one, I think on call, you're lucky if you get 20 off.
You're right.
Our cost.
Yeah.
For new in the box.
New in the box.
Correct. Yeah.
Pre-owned is
20%.
maybe 30,
Yeah.
35 off. It's not going to be too big of a difference because
Right.
a lot of people don't realize, but the stainless steel of ones of these, the retail is not that high.
It's not that high. It's like a 96
Yeah,
or maybe
they're under 10
in the
grand.
7 range, actually. Yeah.
They're actually even cheaper.
How much are they plain?
With or without diamonds?
I think they're about 7-8 grand.
about
Okay.
7,000-8,000.
So it's hot for women. You know
With
what
a single
watch?
tour.
You know what watch
Yeah.
fell off?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what ladies' watch fell off? I was just thinking about today. I'll just mention it. The Patek 24. I
Yes.
swear that used to be so hot for women.
Yeah, I know.
They don't even know about this watch
I know.
anymore. They don't even care about it. It's so weird. That thing was so freaking hot before.
It would move instantly.
I mean, I guess I'm dating myself. It was 15 years ago. But
Well, you have one right there, 4910R. Rose gold.
which one?
Right
But
Oh,
you know
right there.
what?
Yeah,
this
that's
is a
right.
pretty watch, dude.
It is. It's like a
it's
woman can wear it
gorgeous.
like a bracelet. It's a really nice watch.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I'm seeing a lot of women in AP.
Yeah.
That seems like a big trend right now.
Yeah, it is. They're expensive. APs are expensive.
Well, I love a woman that's wearing a vintage, like 1990s, like the old school Royal
Yeah.
Oak. That's
Yeah.
Those are
that's
nice.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
Rose gold and tantalum. I love it. I love the old stainless
Yeah,
steels.
those are pretty. You know, I was
Those are
actually
nice
talking to
watches.
a customer today, and I think it's like a big topic within the watch, right? People go, oh, well, Rolex increased their prices earlier this year, and now with tariffs, they're going to increase them again.
Right.
And my answer to the guy, and I don't know if you guys agree with me, I said, in reality, Rolex MSRP is very low.
Right.
They're not
For what they
expensive.
produce.
Compared
for what
to
they
what,
produce
what AP
is very
charges
true.
for their chronographs.
I mean, even
for sure.
Hublot.
Yeah.
It's like what
Yeah.
what Hublot charges for a stainless steel
Yeah.
watch versus what Rolex charges. Rolex charges nothing.
Right. And then
You know, it's like their retails are like 12 grand. It's not that bad for
I do agree with you. That's a good point. But I think they are increasing their prices by what, 3%?
3%.
The tariffs.
which is nothing.
But that goes to tell you the difference between a manufacturer that does everything in-house under one roof
Yeah.
versus the manufacturer that says it's Swiss made, but we're buying dials from this company, hands
movement
from that
from-
company,
yeah.
movement
Yeah.
from that company. So they're doing everything in-house. And also they have the new Tudor manufacturer that's pumping out watches for them now.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's getting what they want. That wait list is starting to get chopped down.
It is.
And
It
a
is.
lot
Yeah,
more
yeah.
trading's happening.
Speaking of that, do you travel to the international shows? Do you go to like
don't.
Watches and Wonders? Yeah, I
No.
don't either. I don't think they really want to see guys like you and me
They don't,
at that
yeah,
show.
they don't. Yeah, like I had
I think
Or
we're
me.
the enemy,
yeah,
basically.
we are. Yeah, like I had a couple buddies of mine like, you need to come. I said, it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, for what?
Like,
I mean, maybe for social media content,
it.
but that's about it.
It's
yeah.
literally just for social media content,
Yeah.
just to look around and be like, oh my God, wow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it online. I know what the watch looks like. You know what I mean? Like there's no gain for me. It's not like I'm gonna walk into Patek and they're gonna say, oh my God, Danny, Seth, how are you? Let me sell you a $59.90. You know,
Right?
Like,
Exactly. Let me give you some hot takes on some of the new products coming down the line.
yeah.
Well, all right. So listen, Danny, let's get into this. All right. So recently, I saw a really great episode with you and producer Michael, where you traveled to Vegas to
we
Michael's
did.
new house,
We did.
and Mike's had some watches for sale,
Yes.
and you did your best to buy whatever he would be
Yeah.
willing to sell you. All right. So let's get it. We got some video. We're gonna play it right now.
Yeah.
We got this all queued up, and let's talk about these
Lady
watches.
50,
Oh, you shouldn't tell him.
1,000 for it.
Wait for the offer first.
He thinks my memory is bad, but
I guarantee it won't be anywhere near that.
No, but you bought it at the top of the market. I mean,
Here we
the
go.
market,
Here we go.
you know,
Here we
goes
go.
up
By
and
the way,
down. I
put
don't
it-
control it.
So okay, so I've bought watches from Michael also. Okay, so let's just put it out there.
Yeah.
Between me and you.
Yes.
All right. Michael pretends to be this like
Bro, he's sharp as hell.
he's innocent guy. He doesn't
Yeah.
know the market. He's like,
No.
oh, he's just a victim, blah, blah, blah. This guy, I swear to God, I don't think he sleeps at night.
No,
I think
dude.
he's on the internet checking Chrono 24,
Yes.
checking everyone's websites. He knows the market better than I know the market, but yet it's like
He that's why I said in the video.
It's a little
I don't know-
facade. It's
I don't
a
know if you
little
guys saw in the
facade.
video. I said to the viewers, I said, because they get pissed off at me, right? I said, don't believe him. He knows the market
Right.
better than me, better than any
Anybody,
other dealer.
yeah.
I didn't see that, but you're 100% correct.
Yeah.
So not only that, but I think you remembered to a T the exact price he purchased at,
Yeah.
resold,
Yeah, that's good.
purchased
Yeah.
again.
Well, I'm
like,
sure he
it
has
was
his
on
notes.
point.
He's ready. He's no idiot. He's ready to go on these
Yeah.
negotiations. All right, so let's look at this watch first. That's the. Gonna play it.
Oh, well, so the first watch was the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore.
Yeah.
Well, which one though? This is the ceramic and rose.
This
No.
is the ceramic and rose. Yeah, this is the 26405.
So when
I think.
this came out, it was like
Stupid. Yeah.
stupid money.
But I think out of all,
it's a nice
all the
watch
offshores,
actually.
to be honest, I think it's the nicest
Actually, it
one.
really
Yeah.
fits
Yeah.
the wrist well. I
It
love
fulfilled
that.
that. It fulfilled that void for like the people who weren't into the 42. This was like that hit the spot for that slightly larger watch.
Yes, exactly.
With the Arabic numerals.
Guys that goes down 1,500 points and say, hey, I
So,
want to
so he bought this watch from you,
Yes.
and he bought it for 57. How much was he? Was 58? How
I
much?
think it was like 51 or 52, right?
No. I think he paid more, because he bought that watch in COVID. I
He
think.
bought that watch during COVID.
So I think he bought it for COVID at 51.
I think it was that's about right.
Okay.
Yeah. So he
it was
purchased
around
at 51.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and play it.
I complain like you can't believe it. I've worn it probably
I think I paid him around 40.
since I bought it from you.
This is a really pretty one.
Did I pay him more? I might have paid him more. He always gets me.
But the only problem is it's big. That's how the price goes down.
That's why I'm selling it.
So it's a
Well,
little bit
don't forget,
uncomfortable.
compliment it because we're gonna resell it too. If you're watching this video, we're gonna buy.
Okay,
buy
stop
from
it right
Michael.
now. Okay,
There's a- there's a buyer.
Okay. All right, two things. First of all, your little look to the camera is so funny. It's a dead giveaway. It's so cute.
You ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
Like The Office, they always do the
He talks and looks
yeah.
at the camera. I never did that kind of stuff. But then secondly, we got Gabe from left field chiming in.
He's worried about the bottom number.
Pan left. Yeah.
Gabe's good. All right, so we
Gabe's the cleaner.
we,
He's the
we
cleaner.
need Gabe there for like the color. All right, go ahead and play it.
For everything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know, for
But you just
me,
need a bigger wrist. Michael
yeah, you need a
doesn't
bigger
have that.
wrist.
I bought this one from you too.
I know, that's a beauty. But this it's a beautiful watch. It's a gorgeous watch. Stunning. Black ceramic. I mean, the color combination on it is beautiful.
You're not selling it, you're buying it.
I know, but I want to explain to the people.
Exactly.
You ready for my offer?
I lost the papers.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow, he waited.
Oh wow. So that's another like.
Oh no, they're here. Are they? They're here.
Oh, that's where they are.
He really thought he lost it.
They are right here. And
Okay,
with our-
maybe. Keep on going. Let's see. So how much did you offer in the end? Let's see.
Can't pay like.
I want to critique the pricing.
Yeah.
Back with our SKU number, it makes it so much easier for our inventory.
So check this out. So
Okay. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you.
He's worried about the
SKUs.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, that SKU tag has value to it.
Yeah, exactly.
so I keep the boxes in just a
Hang on.
storage
Let me
unit,
put 'em
right?
on. Let me ask
I
you a
keep
question.
the what?
Did you know which watches he was going to offer you that day, or was everything spur of the moment? Just give me the inside baseball.
I knew like a couple hours before.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you were able to do a little research.
A little
Okay.
bit,
Very
yeah.
good. All right. Keep on playing it.
The boxes in just a storage unit, right? I keep the watches in the bank in the safety deposit box, and I had the papers separately, and I couldn't find the papers for this, but I guess they're in the box.
I'm going to give you one offer on this, okay? So we don't go back and forth.
How much do you think I paid for it?
You paid around 50.
51.
This one is.
like this one.
That's the sharp Michael
Yeah.
coming out right.
51. Don't forget that $1,000.
He knew exactly what to pay.
Exactly.
He was testing it.
Are you taking it?
Well, subject to the deal being right, right? I mean, they're outrageously priced right now, so we have to,
Are you ready?
Hold on, let me brace myself. Deep breath.
You want to stay?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. 40.
I thought you said 40.
Very good. That was good.
But he was prepared for that. No, he knows it's going to be a little lower.
Yeah,
you know?
he knew.
Okay,
Like you
so-
said, he watched the market.
So all right.
Yeah.
So this was about a month ago, more or less.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously the market always changes.
I overpaid.
I think you were very generous.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, okay. So it's one thing if you have a customer lined up for the watch
That's
and
totally
you
different.
need the watch. That's called on call.
Yes.
That watch is actually 41,000 at the most on call.
On call.
So you offered him 40, which we like to make, I don't know, 10%, 12%,
Yeah.
or else we can't pay the bills.
Yes.
So you paid very strong.
I paid him very strong. And I was
Okay.
trying to explain that to him that I paid him very
Okay.
strong.
All right. So we've established that for watch one. Let's go to watch
Yeah.
two. All right. Let's just keep on moving along here.
Because, I actually bought one of those watches
Yeah.
a week after that from a dealer that made me do a cash offer for
35.
34,000.
34,000.
34,000.
Exactly.
Because what a lot of people don't realize is in the watch industry,
Yeah.
when we're buying a watch, we're not looking like, oh, okay, I could retail this watch for 45,000, so I'm going to pay 40. No.
Right. No, we think about what we can flip it to a wholesaler for.
Exactly.
What's liquid at.
Exactly.
So that was a nice offer. I mean, so anyone that says that you took advantage against Michael, I mean, I'm here to testify.
Thank you.
At least on watch number 1, you did
Yes.
not take advantage of him.
And to support that and double down, we're gonna go with the celebration dial.
Okay, the 41 OP.
Here we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
What is this?
With the celebration
Oh, yeah,
now.
celebration now.
I like this one, the 41 millimeter.
If I remember rightly,
All
I
right.
sold.
So for a little bit of history, this watch hadn't yet technically been discontinued.
No.
This was right before Watches and Wonder.
Yes.
Okay, so this is all speculation.
All of it.
Nobody knew if a
no
watch was
rumors,
either going to
anything.
be discontinued or not discontinued. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep on
And,
put-
you said that.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
It's pure speculation. Yeah.
All right.
This to you, bought it back from you, and
Yes.
now you're buying it back from
Yes.
me. So the reason I'm selling this, I actually love this watch. I have 2 of them, and I was very fortunate. Well, there were 2 ADs that were very
So
very
the
nice to me.
initial price he paid you was it 7?
No.
Okay.
He got it for retail.
He bought it at retail.
Okay.
MSRP plus sales tax is 7,000.
Yeah.
7,000 and Michael purchased it for 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because he
bought it at an 80.
He's lucky. He's a
Yes.
famous guy.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. They don't think he's actually reselling these
No,
watches.
no.
And I'm sure, I don't
But I
even know.
think I think the cat's out of the bag now.
Yeah.
He's-
I think he probably did a TikTok video or something for them.
Right. And for this watch, I don't think Michael was actually on the wait list for this watch
No.
at the store. They just saw the colors in it and
yeah.
it just,
Probably.
producer Michael.
He's
That's his style.
He's a celebrity,
Yeah.
so
And it fits the drip.
Yes.
It fits his style.
so he got lucky. He got to buy
He
that
got
for
lucky.
Very nice to me.
MSRP.
They came within a week of each other.
Wow.
So I have 2 of them, and it's all factory. And
You know why you
It's all
want it?
factory.
All factory.
What's all
Factory,
factory?
but the paint on the dial.
What's he talking about?
You know they make aftermarket dials and
so
stuff.
that, you've owned this one
It's all
Yeah.
factory.
Yeah.
Why did you buy it back?
because I missed it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it goes really nice with his shirts, no?
Yeah.
You know, this actually went up in value. 'Cause if you
Gabe
actually
with his little
asked me,
snide comments.
four or
I know, yeah.
5 months ago, I would
We
have been
love
around
Gabe.
15.
How much
No,
are you
no.
going to give me now?
I don't know, what do you think, like 18?
No.
I mean, give me a number. I'm not going to
18-1?
Did he go,
20.
did he go
yeah.
up?
That's only 2 more than 18.
That's a lot. That's like, what is that, 5%?
No, that's more than that. That's 10. That's like 12%.
How do you get 12% out of it?
Pull out the calculator.
Oh man, put a pause for that. Gabe's gonna get roasted in the
He's gonna-
comments.
he's gonna
Oh my
kill
god,
it. Yeah. It was like 5%.
5%. All right. Keep on going.
Yeah, that's
About
like
like 11%.
1800. That's 19.8. Yeah.
That's huge, Michael. How else am I going to go have a
You
nice
just,
dinner tonight?
you just.
I think you just did on that.
yeah. I think I paid for a lot of dinners and breakfasts and
I think we could go 18.5 for Michael.
18. Okay.
not happening.
No.
Shut up.
You're good on
The
it.
price is 18.
So you made money on that
Your
one.
celebration.
No. So I sold it to them. I paid originally, I think, 7,000 for it or something,
Yeah.
something like that. But then I sold it to them, and then I bought it back from them.
But you didn't
For
pay
some-
that much. I'm paying you more than what you bought it for sure.
For real?
100%.
Is that true? He sold it back to
I'm
you?
telling
Do
you, in the
remember?
last 3-4 months.
I know it's hard to
It's
remember
something
all
like
of
that.
it.
Yeah,
It
he
is
bought it from me,
talks
sold it
of
back
this
to me.
being
I don't know. That
discontinued
watch like went back and forth like 4 or 5 times.
Geneva
Okay.
This year.
All right.
Which means the price
just
will
to
go
skip
up.
over it a little real
So I should
quick.
keep it.
More or less, later it got discontinued.
Yes.
You paid what? Did you end up paying 18.5?
18.5,
Okay,
yeah.
so you paid 18.5. Was that a new watch or a used watch?
It was brand new.
Still new
Yeah.
with the
It was
sticker.
brand new, like 2023, I think, or something.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
because obviously it's going to older
Yeah.
date. All right, but technically now on call that watch is like 21, 22.
Yes.
So that was a good purchase.
Yeah. Not bad.
All right.
It's fair.
But this was before the announcement that it was discontinued. I mean, can you imagine if that watch had been discontinued and then you tried to buy that watch from Michael?
Oh, he would have wanted like, he would have wanted like 40 grand. He's like, I want 40,000.
I'm thinking 30 or 40,000
Yeah,
you
yeah,
probably
minimum.
want. All right.
But in the
Minimum.
video, I noticed that you said, like, look, I don't play that game. I'm just going to go ahead and
I
purchase
sell it. I don't play
You'll-
that game.
Yeah, you play that game. And if your customer can make the money, you said, good for your
All right.
customer.
When you say you're playing that game, so what you're alluding to
Yeah.
is the game of buying a watch and then hoping it gets discontinued, putting it in the safe
Yes.
Right.
and sitting on it for a number of months.
Right.
I mean, most watch dealers can't afford to play that game
Yeah.
Right.
because we always need our money to buy the next
You
watch.
gotta move it,
We
yeah.
buy it,
And
we
it's
sell
turn.
it, we use that profit to buy the next watch.
Yeah.
Boom,
Mhm.
boom, boom.
Turn.
So
Always.
people who play that game are, I think, few and far behind
Yeah.
between. But anyway, let's keep
And
on.
another thing to take in consideration on transactions, you're not taking in money for watches all the time. You get a ton of trade-ins coming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
So
That's
you,
a-
you
I
don't
was-
always
no
have
capital
money.
to
You
play
just
with.
get more product. All right. So again, you're 2 for 2. You offered him a fair price.
Yes.
You did not take advantage of Michael. All right, let's
No.
play the next video.
I love him.
I'm doing PR for you, bro. Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, this was your favorite watch.
These are my top
What do we got here?
picks for the
Oh,
year.
I
And
saw
this
this.
one
A
here
Biblos.
is just
Yeah.
Biblos.
gorgeous. I love this watch. I love this
It's
watch.
Audemars
beauty.
Piguet Royal Oak Offshore
Yeah.
Chronograph Summer Edition.
Yeah.
Right. That's the Biblos limited edition.
Yeah.
This is great.
Well done,
Is his
bro.
watch complete or is it
Complete.
It's complete. Oh, it's a complete set. So you find
Yeah.
these with naked sometimes, but
Yeah.
All right. So again, offshores aren't exactly what everyone is looking for. Everyone really wants the Royal Oaks. They don't really want the offshores. This used to be the only watch people wanted. They wanted
yeah.
the big, bulky offshores, right?
Yes, that was very popular.
But everything changed in like what 2020 or so.
Exactly.
Everything went to thin watches. So let's see what the numbers are on
This
this
watch.
watch.
I love this watch. It's the Audemars Piguet Offshore Summer Edition. It's a limited edition piece.
You don't even know if we actually scoured the world to find it.
Summer edition.
He's good.
That was like really hard one to find. We had to have it,
Yeah.
and we delivered it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I have to have this
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah,
It's
because
true.
Is that
I
true?
do remember that. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we literally
What
did.
did
We
you
sent
pay, like
somebody to his house on
60,000
Sunday.
for this?
63.
63,000, yeah.
I'm just asking him, so the penny what he
Yeah.
paid.
What do you want for this, Michael? What do you think is fair for this?
I'd like 63.
I love him.
That was good.
Hey, he answered the question.
Good answer, Michael. Good answer.
You know what's crazy? Is every single watch he buys, he never wears them.
Oh yeah, he never wears them.
No, they're, I don't know, the ones that he gives me, they're like new.
He's pretty careful.
Is he?
Yeah. Did you see him during COVID with all the masks? He's a very careful guy.
I didn't see him
There's
during that
literally a
time.
video I did with him where both of us are wearing masks. People are like, we can't even understand you guys. What's the point of this video? You guys are. He made me wear a freaking mask during the video.
really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I hate that
So
video.
I don't think so. The last video we were gonna look at, I don't think he wears the watches. We'll talk because stickers. We'll talk about that. in a
Yeah.
second.
During COVID, I was waiting to see people put the mask on their cars. Remember the old school mask, like on the Mazda set?
It's called the
The
bra.
black leather
the
mask.
bra.
The bra, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Gonna get 63.
How much am I going to get?
What do you think, Danny? 45?
They're on Chrono 24.
Actually,
Threw Danny under the bus
actually,
on the way.
that's
the number.
Gabe was 100% correct.
Right on
On
the
it.
money.
That was the number.
Yeah.
Keep on playing it.
Yeah, Gabe was right on the money.
90.
Yeah, that
Well,
was.
they're out of their minds.
They probably
You know what I mean?
are.
Everybody
Yeah.
watching this,
I just knew he would
we're
lose
very
his
close
shit at
friends.
45.
We are.
So
So
that's why I
don't
gave
think
him
it's
more.
like, you know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
back and forth, this is how we do it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a banter. We go back and forth.
Yeah, and,
We
and
like
if
to
you
give
beat me
part-
up on this, I'll beat you up on something else. Then.
I have thought of a title for the video though. I got robbed.
I like it.
I like that, yeah.
That was the title before I actually
Yeah, we're
changed it.
we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, keep on going.
How much?
I think 50,000 is really fair for this.
Come on.
No,
So you
that's
went from
very
45 to
Yeah.
50.
Very
okay.
generous.
generous.
I'm at your house. I don't want to disrespect you. No, 50 is really good for this. And we're gonna put it back at the store. What? It will go online for what? 55.
Hey, look, we're going to put it
56?
at like 58, 59. Somebody
Yeah,
gives us
that's-
56.
60 grand.
We're going to take
Yeah.
it. But you know, don't forget, it's like
The cheapest
the
one on
cost of
Chrono
selling
24.
credit card
You
fees.
You got to
Yeah.
leave a little room for negotiation.
Yeah,
too,
of
you know?
Of course, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
a dealer came the other day from Florida, came to the store. He offered me $44,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's
Yeah.
about it's about
That's what it's worth.
12% below Chrono 24 prices.
Exactly.
So let's see what the number landed up at.
The cheapest one on Chrono
So
24.
50,000 is actually very fair.
Yeah,
That's unfair. The cheapest one.
Yeah,
There's no
put on
way
pause
to-
for a minute. I think what a lot of people don't understand is that like Chrono 24, you lose 7% off the
course,
right
dude.
away.
Instantly.
You lose. Chrono 24 doesn't give deals to anybody.
No. And you wait
It's-
3 weeks for your money.
eBay has like certain deals with certain people that pay less than other people. eBay is different.
Yes.
Danny,
Chrono
say that
24.
again. Once you sell a product,
You don't get your
on
money for
20
3 weeks.
Your money's tied up.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally, one time I sold a Richard Mille on there. I swear to God, a Richard Mille was like 190 grand. The guy paid. I don't know how the hell it went through. The guy paid. Everything went through. You know? I actually called Chrono and I said, hey, I'm going to ship the watch. I said, it's fine. I said, I'm going to ship it. But I said, you guys better figure something out with your payout. Because I'm not waiting 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to hold my money for 3 weeks.
Good point.
I said, it ain't going to work. And they actually made the exception. They said, once the customer receive it, we'll pay you in 5 days.
Oh, okay.
Fair
All
enough.
right.
And
But
what
they
was
made a shit ton of money off of it.
And
Yeah.
They made like they made like 14, 15 grand.
Yeah.
on it.
right?
They
Their
didn't do
percentage
anything.
is what, 8?
It's like 70%.
Seven,
yeah.
yeah.
7% for Chrome 24.
Okay.
I always have to tell people that when they see these prices, like these are inflated prices.
Yeah.
All right, keep on going.
Pay
This has
55
boxes
and sell it for-
underneath here.
But Michael,
There's the book.
Do you want me to pay 55 and sell it for 57? I'm going to go out of business.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I'd like you to pay 51.
Did you like that?
I'd like you to pay 51.
I'll tell you what, we'll do another shot. Best out of 3.
Yeah.
You lose, I buy it for 50.
Hang on,
No,
hang on.
sorry.
What kind of shot were you talking about? Not liquor. He doesn't drink liquor.
No, pool table.
Pool.
Pool.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't in the beginning of the video, I never played pool in my life, dude. I think I played maybe 3 times in my life. I shot this shot. I don't know how the hell I made it.
You look good.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I'm
I
actually
didn't
pretty
see
good.
it. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I was like, damn. I was like, I'm good. This is not hard.
No, you did.
Yeah.
So you're hustling yourself.
So I was hustling myself. He beat me. I ended up paying extra.
I saw you like it was crisp form. I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah. Literally, that shot cost me like a couple grand.
Oh shit. The $2,000 shot.
All right,
Literally.
so let's see how much he played for the
You lose, I
Beatles.
buy 50. I win, I buy, no, other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loses
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
50, you win.
3 shots.
51.
Makes it first.
Yeah.
What?
No, do 50 or 51. That's fair.
I'll do 50.
I paid 51. I
Bro,
lost.
this watch on call at the absolute most is 52,000 right now.
Yeah.
So again, now you're 3 for 3. You're paying him all the money.
Yes. Every single dollar.
Every single time.
Yeah. Literally. With Michael, I always pay him above and beyond.
But what were the comments saying?
They're
I was
so
taking
mad,
advantage
bro.
of
Like
What,
so.
what were people saying?
And I think that's why we had to like switch up the title. They're just. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna repeat
All
it.
right,
Just.
I'll repeat it. Basically, people were saying that you were taking advantage of Michael.
Yes.
But nothing could be further from the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're giving
Literally.
Michael all the money in the world for these watches.
I overpay him by 10, 15% on each watch. Literally.
Well, let's just call it 10%. Let's
Yeah.
not say 15%. Let's say 10%.
Yes.
So 3 for 3.
And these aren't small watches.
No, I know exactly.
I was looking at this almost like a watch.
In our
It's like-
business, 3-4 grand. That's all the profit we
Well,
can make.
for the people commenting, until they have, well, not until, but if they had the relationship you had with Michael, knowing that he's a dream customer, you know,
Yeah.
the money you're paying him,
No.
you're going to see him next week. You know,
You're
For more
obviously treating Michael better than you would normally want to pay, let's say, a dealer who wanted to wholesale you
Of
the watch.
course, dude.
All right,
I
let's
wouldn't,
let's
I
play the
wouldn't
next
pay
watch.
dealers this price.
Exactly. All right, so you're treating Michael right.
Yeah.
Next watch is a very popular watch.
The Tiffany.
Another OP. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oyster Perpetual 41 millimeter reference 124300, also known as the Tiffany.
Tiffany,
Yes.
turquoise
Yeah.
style.
Yep.
Okay. Discontinued. But it wasn't discontinued yet. When you
It
were
was.
buying this watch, was this our no the smaller wait
No.
oh the 41 was discontinued
41
but
is
the
discontinued.
36
large
wasn't.
one.
Okay,
Yes.
that's right. This was already discontinued.
already
Okay,
discontinued.
very good.
And that's my best and final.
Wow.
Wow, that was quick. Oh, that's my best and final.
No, because I needed one and
Look,
I bought
look,
one.
look.
I
Yeah.
messed with them at
No,
the end of this
17 is
video.
very fair.
You'll
See
see.
how organised I am? Tiffany OP.
Yeah. But you're always organized.
Yeah, I am organised.
Yeah, you are.
Unworn.
one thing with you is always-
Unworn.
Don't I have this watch?
Beautiful.
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm watching this and I'm just waiting for him to pull out the white tag. This whole Rolex white tag
All right.
thing drove
So
me
I'm gonna announce.
crazy.
I'm
the
gonna,
last
I'm gonna
few days.
announce what. We, so we have a price on this watch right now. We have a price.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a new one. We have a new old stock. Okay, let's keep on playing this video.
Yeah.
Really clean watch. These were going for like 42,
Yeah, I know.
44,000.
I wish I sold it then.
Imagine the people that bought that for
They're going for
42,
like 45,
44,
yeah.
45,000.
50, yeah.
They're going
So
like
what's your best
45
on this
at
one?
height.
17. It's very fair.
Yeah, peak.
Oh,
they
I
were-
don't remember 45.
Yeah, dude.
I remember 35.
What
I don't
happened,
remember-
Seth, is I think there was something with Mark Wahlberg wearing this watch.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it hit social media, and that thing just spiked.
Spiked,
it went
dude.
And these
crazy.
were at the MSRP. These were $6,500.
Yeah.
Right? No,
They're up to like 45 G's. I remember that. I'll never forget that actually.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a $50,000 Panda Daytona.
Crazy, dude. And people actually paid it.
They were going crazy for
All
it.
right, let's see.
Had to have
This
it.
one?
17. It's very fair. Yeah. You know that too.
How do I know that?
Michael, you do your research.
My research shows
Everybody out there,
22,
do not think
23.
Michael is just going in this blind. He knows exactly what he's doing.
He knows.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told
he's
you.
very, very smart.
He's
very
completed Chrono 24.
I think that should.
Like, the most visited website is Chrono 24. But yeah.
Always like it's on his favorite app, so when he goes down.
Let's do this. Let's do
In his bookmark.
17 or 18 based on another pool shot.
We're in Vegas.
Okay, why not?
Let's,
All right.
Cool.
And you had a very good shot.
Yeah, I did. You know what's funny is it still has his
You're pepping me up. He's like,
What barcode? What barcode? What is that?
That's the barcode from Rolex. They didn't peel the stickers off when they gave it to you.
I've never
Or had the
even
QR code?
Oh, wait. So now he's gonna say that he never even knew that?
Yeah.
Do we believe that?
I don't know.
With the little QR code.
No,
at
I think
9
he did
o'clock?
because if he knew, he would have pointed it out when he was negotiating with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I think he wore it while the stickers were on. No.
Obviously, the
Dude,
dealer.
you wouldn't believe how many Rolexes I take in trade, and I swear I take some Rolexes that are completely covered with stickers,
Yeah.
with factory stickers.
Well, okay, but it's not common. Like
No, it's not common.
normally these dealers are peeling the hell
have
out
to.
of
Oh, today, now they have to, yeah.
Back
Yeah.
in the day.
a few years ago, yeah.
So that's pretty
But
cool
at
to
this
find one
time,
with
at
stickers.
this time, they had to peel them off.
All right, question. You bought the watch, right?
Yeah.
Do you still have the watch?
No.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Okay.
even
I'm messing
seen
with
that.
you. He's messing with
It does have a sticker. I'm taking the sticker off it.
No, do not take the sticker off.
Why would you take
the sticker?
He's
Really?
just joking.
I didn't let him.
I think that,
I never even.
you're like you grabbed it out of his hand before he did something.
I was like reaching through the
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
That's very foolish. Very
He was,
foolish.
about to
Please
peel, he
don't.
was about to peel off $5,000 from
Well,
the watch.
and he's trying to sell you the watch. So
Yeah,
why is he gonna
exactly.
peel
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
watch before even selling it to you?
Okay.
No, don't take it off.
Really?
No, don't take it off.
I've never seen a watch with
It
one
makes
of
it
those
like,
on it.
it gives like a 10 grand like value.
He's not gonna sleep tonight.
I have never seen a sticker like that on the side of
giving
the
him a
watch.
hard
So
time.
when the Rolex is brand new,
Right.
So Rolex is obliged, every AD they're obligated by Rolex to peel all
that
these
sticker
stickers
off.
off.
Yeah.
So when you're at an AD and you're buying a Rolex and it's brand new,
You never
each
see
of
that.
them will have these barcodes. When you buy it, they peel it off.
So I love the education
Yeah.
that comes with this.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
so not only like yes, it's funny we got the banter, but we're learning in
Yeah,
the process.
thank
I
you.
love that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
When you walk out of the store.
So does that say who it came from? Oh my
No.
God, the stickers on
No,
the
no,
whole
the only, people that
side.
can, the only people that can scan
The
that
whole
barcode-
side's got stickers on it.
Yeah, the only people that can scan this barcode is Rolex.
It's got stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Everyone watching out there, Happy Jewelers has a brand new OP. Fully stickered with the barcode.
So is it worth more because of that?
A little bit. Not like, it's not
worth
crazy
like,
amount.
Yeah, not worth that much more.
Yeah.
You're gonna sleep that night.
So, okay, so 18 or 19 now.
No, Michael, I swear to God, I was just messing with you. 17, 18 is fair. Because if I
Dane
buy it,
opens up his big mouth
I
all
like
the
messing
time
with him, that's
to
why.
go back.
But it has stickers everywhere. It has stickers on both sides.
I know.
Oh no, that makes sense.
He's just fascinated about the stickers now.
Yes.
You can check all his watches now.
So now you're downplaying the
Now I'm
stickers a little
downplaying it.
bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
damn it. Now
But you know he went to check his whole collection after
All
that
right,
to
so,
check every
all right,
watch.
so, you,
Did.
so wait, you stayed firm at 17,000 on
Yes.
this one? Okay. All right, so maybe this is the first one where maybe you bought it a little bit.
I bought it cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought it
This
cheap.
one you got a good
This one I
deal.
bought cheap.
All right, so in the end, what was it?
Well, I think I paid 18 because I lost.
So you lost
Yeah, so
the
you
shot.
played a pool game and you lost, so you
Okay.
paid 1,000
Yeah.
more.
So I
All
paid
right.
18, but that was still cheap.
All right,
That was okay.
So this one actually, you kind of bought it right. You didn't steal it. We
Yes.
don't. Not like you paid 12 grand for it. But this one you paid 10% below market. I
Yes.
think. Okay, so I am actually advertising this watch right now for 27.5.
Wow, that's a good deal. Dude.
I'm not well.
But this is brand new though.
It's brand new, but
Yeah.
but listen, I can't replace this watch. I'm
No.
not giving it away.
No.
This is absolutely
This is
a
a beauty.
brand new watch. Been in the
And
safe
these
the whole
are
time.
literally, when we have these in stock, they move instantly.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's marked 27.5. That means somebody comes to my store. There's a negotiation. There's a dance. They're gonna
Of
walk
course.
out for 26,
Of course.
basically. But
Yeah.
but there's no reason
It's
for me to give away
2024
this
too,
watch.
or what 2021.
Yeah.
This is sick, dude. I love this watch.
You can't replace it.
You can't replace it.
Yeah, I mean, some watches are easily replaceable. A stainless steel sub from the 90s, we can buy that watch back,
you
no
know
problem.
what's-
But we can't
you know
buy
what's-
these watches. They're
But
not
you know
out
what's
there.
funny is, this watch, and what a lot of people like trip out on, is the OP 41 Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, goes for more than the Celebration.
Correct.
Always.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yep.
And people always go, well, why is that more expensive? I said, well, it fetches more money.
Well, not just that, it's a better looking watch. I
Way
mean, it
better
looks
looking.
weird on the wrist.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's a beauty.
Just because of the nickname,
to the right-
Tiffany. When you hear that word Tiffany, even though Tiffany's not printed on this dial, it just has that color.
Can you
effect, right?
imagine if Tiffany did a collab with
Oh, it'll
Rolex
go-
and they
oh
actually
my
put
God,
Tiffany on a few of these?
Forget
They
about
did
it.
like 200 pieces with Tiffany on the
forget
dial.
It would go for $500,000.
Easy.
Minimum.
It'd be like a 5711.
It goes as much as the Patek.
Do we have any
the
more?
5711.
Do we have any more videos with him buying watches?
No, that was just 4 with Michael.
Just the four.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, just the 4 with Michael.
Wow, that was entertaining. Okay. Wow. So all in all, I mean, you more or less treated him like almost perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah. So if anyone is wondering, for the record, we are friendly competitors. I can testify that you treated him right. You didn't take advantage of him.
No.
God, Danny, I read some of the comments. It
was terrible.
Oh, these guys they just sell them for this price and buy them back
Yeah.
for this price. But like,
They're taking them to the cleaners.
Yeah.
They're doing this. I was like, oh my God. I stopped reading comments a long time ago.
yeah, these are trolls. The
Yeah.
people making the comments, they're not actually the people that are able to buy these
No.
watches.
The people that are buying
the
them,
time.
that are actually like,
Yeah.
know about the pricing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
they come because they know the pricing's correct.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, off the cuff to you, Danny, there are people that call me that like, they say that, oh, I see you on Producer Michael. I like you a lot. I want to buy a watch from you. And they ask me what I could do for a certain watch. And then they come back a couple days later. Well, you know, Danny also on Producer Michael. He can do it for this price.
That's stuck in the
and
video.
like,
Yeah.
honestly, bro, I'm kind of hurting myself by saying this, but I'm impressed with the deals you can get people. Like, there's like this one guy bought a 5712R. He cut out of the plastic, and I couldn't believe.
5711.
Was it 5711?
No, 5711.
Yeah.
Either way, still a
Yeah,
hot
yeah,
watch.
yeah. That's what. It is.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the deal he got.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't even touch that price.
Yeah. Sometimes we get stupid prices.
Yeah.
And we'll just give it.
I mean, you're obviously very well networked. Are you going to shows still? Are you doing the
No.
shows?
I haven't been doing the shows, dude. I haven't done them in a long time.
I
bro.
haven't either.
I swear. Like this next Vegas show, I was actually thinking about going.
So,
Me too.
Me
Yeah.
too. We were just talking about that before you
Literally,
got
like,
here.
Why
Yeah.
don't we? Let's go.
Let's go. Seriously.
Go to Vegas.
All right.
Yeah. I was actually thinking about just
Fuck it.
going.
Let's go.
Yeah. And just like
Yeah.
showing face. a
Showing
little
our
bit.
face. Exactly.
That's it. Just showing
Do you
face.
drive or fly
Walk
to Vegas?
around.
I fly.
You fly, okay.
You?
We drive.
We drive.
You guys love
to
We love
drive.
the road trip. We drive.
You know,
Except that I
but normally
drive.
when I go to the Vegas shows, normally I'll just fly in the morning and fly back at night.
Oh, really? Oh, you're
Yeah.
in and out.
Literally in and out.
You just want to stay away from all the trouble in Vegas?
here-
No, I'll still do everything, but it's like I'll literally fly in because at the show, in reality, if you go as a buyer, all you need is 3-4 hours.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
You get into the show whatever time it opens
So
at
if
9
you're
o'clock.
if you're going in to buy, are you going in on the first or second day of the show?
first.
First day.
Yeah.
Grab
The
what's
second day,
available.
everything's gone.
Gotcha.
Or-
Right,
yeah.
but the second day is where people get desperate and maybe they're going to let something
true,
go for
too.
cheaper.
That's true.
But you would never set up as a seller, correct? Yeah.
No, you?
I would bring my Drek.
We've
Yes.
done it. Yeah.
The
the direct-
shit that I
the
just
shit
want to
of
get
shit.
rid of.
Yeah.
The fucking
That
the
I
crap
would,
that
maybe just to like blow it out.
Yeah, just blow it out to
Yeah.
these guys. Maybe turn
But
some
I think
stuff
I
into
would go
money. but-
more
Pay
to
some
like
bills.
buy. I mean, the last time I went, I mean, don't let old guns and stuff like they hear this. I took like the designer jewelry like in my bag and just traded it out
Yeah.
for watches, you know what I mean? But I know they get pissed off when you take stuff.
Oh,
from
they
your
hate
bag.
that.
Yeah.
They want you to pay for the table pass for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
She made.
So I took it and I actually sold some of it to Michelle.
Oh, okay. Mija.
Mija. Have you talked to Michelle lately? or
Yeah,
no?
I talk to him all the
Yeah,
time.
he's a good guy.
I
Michelle's
talked to
good,
his
yeah.
son too.
He's the
Yeah?
greatest.
Yeah,
He's the
his
greatest.
His son's in the business.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his son's crushing it.
doing
I'm
great.
proud of him. He's awesome, dude. That's
Yeah.
good.
Or he learned from one of the best.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle's wild though. I
right
remember when I used
umbrella.
to do a lot with him, like sometimes when he used to get mad,
Yeah.
it's called like,
right.
you fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
Are you a dumbass? I'm like, whoa, what happened, bro?
But if you look at Michelle, he doesn't appear to be that kind of person, right?
No.
Like you wouldn't think he'd snap. He seems like the most humblest
Yeah.
guy ever, right?
Yeah.
All right, so just so our audience knows, so we're talking about a gentleman named Michelle,
Yes.
who, for the record, 6 months ago, I was begging him to come on the podcast. He hasn't said yes yet. He didn't say no. But anyway, Michelle speaks, I don't know, 8 different languages.
Yeah.
He sets up at the show. He's got so much crazy merchandise. He gives everybody memos, this and that. The guy's doing more business than, and he's a legend in the business. He's been in the
He's a
business for
godfather.
like 40 years.
Yeah. I mean, he taught
And
my brother a lot of the stuff we know.
The guy's a genius, and he does jewelry and watches.
Yeah.
He's not just like one or the other.
He's one of the smartest people I've ever met.
Oh, he's
like,
smart.
there's watches where
Yeah.
they'll come in, or even jewelry or vintage stuff, where you bring it to me, I'm like,
What is that?
what is that?
Right.
Like, I don't
He'll
even
tell
know
you
what to
about it.
offer.
He
And he'll offer 100 grand, and he'll go sell it for 150.
right, and he's not necessarily looking it up quickly on the WhatsApp groups
No.
to get the
He knows.
comps.
He just knows.
He
He knows
just
it off
knows
the
the
top of his
market,
head.
He knows.
and he's nonstop traveling. This guy is going all around the world.
Literally.
Like he doesn't even ever stay in his
Yeah.
house. He's in Southern California, but
He's
he,
on top
he
of
never
every market.
And he's a collector. I once went to his house and I saw like he's got a Persian rug collection.
Yeah.
He's got an Oriental like whatever like little statue collection, and he collects this and that. And the guy's
And then he
a-
has like his treadmill in between all of them.
right, yeah.
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 Yeah, he's a little guy. He's a
Yeah,
great guy.
I'd love to have him on the show. That'd be awesome.
All right, so
If
Michelle.
he comes, you have to invite me.
all right.
I would love to come.
Well, there's not enough room to invite you, but
Shit.
we'll try. We'll try.
No, I would love to have him on the show so I could share the story on how I met Michelle for the first time.
All right.
But until then.
All right. So, hey, Michelle, I'm talking to you right now. You got to come on the podcast. Stop saying no to me.
Yeah, right? You got to come, Michelle. This is amazing over here.
Si ven aquí con nosotros. Habla diferentes idiomas también.
Oh, he speaks Spanish too.
Spanish, a little bit Italian. What do you speak? Spanish?
Watch.
You speak watch? You don't speak Filipino?
Ping pong.
Ping pong. Okay.
Da cabri,
You don't speak
Dai.
Tagalog?
no, da cabri
Just the bad
paruski.
words.
Just about words.
Yeah.
Dai, vieni qui, Michelle. Vieni qui, okay? Va
Y da
bene.
cabri paruski, limnoshka.
Does he speak Hebrew or no?
Probably.
Probably does, right?
He's
Yeah.
Jewish. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got
Probably
the
does.
card.
Speaks everything.
Yeah.
He's the man.
No, that's awesome.
Danny,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming on the
course, dude. Thank
podcast,
you for
bro.
having
It's
me.
great to
Danny,
see you.
Seriously, thank
Absolutely.
you guys.
Very good, sir.
Thank
We
you.
have to do more business. Obviously, we do
Yes.
deals
Honor.
here and
We do.
there, but we got
We do,
we got
of
we got to
course.
hook up more often, do some deals.
And we will.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you on the next podcast. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
EW Podcast, EW Podcast. I hope you know we talking about a watch.